So Andrew here, and for this weekly clip I am going to show you how to use our new plugin that we have. So right now what I am doing is I am placing down the blocks that are required in order to create a drill. Now all these things are you can only use them if you're emissary or up. So keep that in mind also. Now, as you can see, you turn it on and it just starts drilling away. Now this will keep going until it either hits open space or runs into some water or lava where you turn it off. Or it runs out of coal, because the coal is its fuel. But then all the stuff that it mines, it will be picked up in the it'll be placed into the chest, and it keeps going. All these keep going until you leave the area. Now what I'm making here is a paver. So the way that I'm doing it, it will pick up blocks and replace them with whatever's in the first chest. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bunch of glowstone in there. And then this will it'll pick up the stone, and then it will place glowstone in place of that, as you will see here in a second. Once it starts going, this one goes a little slower than the other ones. Missing the coal. I guess with some coal it would run a little bit better. But then it will start going, and it starts wherever the iron blocks are at, because that's where it actually places the blocks. So this will just keep going until it's out of fuel or out of blocks, or the chests become full too. So now I'm going to show you how to make because on our server, if you put rails on top of glow blocks, they go faster. So what I'm going to show you how to do is make like a little rail system if you're making a mine, or you just want to make some tracks that go somewhere. So this is it's a 1-block paver, but this one only will put a block above something because it only has the one chest. So right now it will this will just keep placing. Here, I'll put a bunch of rails inside there, inside the chest with the gold blocks. Turn it on. Oh, gotta add some fuel. Put some coal in there, then turn it on. And then this will pave its way, and as it goes, it'll place gold blocks down, and then put some rails down. So in that way, if you're making a long mine, you can get from place to place, or if you just want to make a track that goes somewhere really far and you don't want to place the blocks yourself. This whole tunnel that we're in has actually been made by the drills too, not world edit or anything. So now I'm going to show you how to make something kind of neat. This is a pump, which this will actually, I think I did that wrong. Yep. This one uses planks instead of coal for fuel. So what you do is you take the planks and you put them up in the top, and then you need a water bucket first. So you put a water bucket down there on the bottom, turn it on. It'll extend this little thing out, which, actually let's turn that off for a second. I want that to be a little shorter. It can, that's as far as it can extend. It's as far as it can extend out, so it can do about that much area of water at once. So basically what this does is it will pump water down into the hole that was made. And then that little cauldron acts as kind of like a loading because it throws water down once it gets completely filled up. This will completely smooth the water too in that area that it does, which is really nice, especially if you don't have the command to actually fix the water. So, and then once it's all the way up to the top, it'll turn itself off and you can break all the blocks. Or, let's say you messed up, you can take a empty water bucket, put that in place of the filled up water bucket, and then start it again. And this will actually drain the water that was in there, which is really nice if you just don't feel like placing blocks all the way down that entire little hole that has water going everywhere in it. Just drain all the water out of it. And then, just like before, this will go until it keeps going out. Now this can only actually place water down, I think it was 7 or 8 blocks. So just keep that in mind, but not that it matters a whole lot because water just keeps falling anyways. And then you can turn it back on and it will fill that hole right back up. So now, let's see here. Now I'm going to show you how to make a drill that goes down. So this one's a little bit different than the normal drill, because you just build it like that, add some coal, put a little lever on the top, and then turn her on. That will drill straight down. And just like the other drill, I haven't actually ran into it yet, but I'm pretty sure if that hits lava or water, it will stop. I don't think it stops when it hits open areas, though. And then, of course, they can't drill through bedrock and stuff like that. But they can go through obsidian. And then the chests just fill up as they go. And that drill, that one actually looked like it. That made it pretty far in that short amount of time. It actually looks like it. Oh yeah, it ran into a hole. And it made it out of the mountain that we were in, which is pretty cool. But, so, now I'm going to show you how to use this other new device. It's actually really fun to use. You just gotta place the blocks right here, and it can actually use any of the planks if you have those options, or it can use any color wool too. So just as long as all the wool's the same color. And so basically you just place the wool around like that, then you flip the switch, and voila, it's a hover pad that will actually, and then you can turn it off when you want to stay stationary. Then you jump to go up. It's just like creative flying. And then shift is to go down. And then once you hit the like ground level, it turns off, which is kind of nice. And it doesn't like, it won't let you, if you run into something, it doesn't like erase that object either, which is really nice. So let's see here. Let's see. I think that's all of them. Let's see how this other stuff is doing. Oh yeah, that's right. There, and then there's this other type of paver. This is a 2-block paver, which works just like the 3-block or the 1-block one. It's actually set up about just like the 3-block one, just with one side taken off. And put some glowstone in there, turn her on, and it will start paving away. Just paves and paves and paves. So if you have a cramped little area that's only 2 blocks wide or 1 block wide or even the 3 blocks, you got space for it. You got space to cover everything. And then also if you place a block in front of these things like that, it will... Oops, placed that one too soon. But as soon as it'll turn off if you place a block in front of this stuff. Like in front of the drills, or break. If you want to stop one of the normal drills, just break the block and break a block in the middle section of the drill, or in front of it, or flip the lever. And so yeah, enjoy the new plugin, and be sure to comment if you like it, or let me know what you think. And then you can always subscribe or join the server if you want. So, tune in next week.